Yo, what's going on, Turf Team? This is CC from MaddenTurf.com, and today we're bringing you a Madden 16 money play. Yes, 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 a Madden 16, not a 15, not a 25, 13, 12, 11, or 10, but we're bringing you something from Madden 16. Now, fair warning before we go into this, that this is all based off of some of the money plays that I guess the EA developers have been writing articles for. So we've kind of reviewed these and we saw what they said, and we kind of have our own ideas of how to make these plays into very useful plays at the start of Madden, whether it's access for the Xbox One members or actually the drop date on the 25th. So we're going to go into the first one here. It is Pat's Y Stutter at a Gun Trips Y ISO. Here they were using it out of the Patriots playbook. So let's caveat this, that this is based on how we think the game will play. We do not have the game. We have not played the game. So a lot of these are kind of assumptions based. And we're also kind of going on the assumption the hot route system on offense is the same this year as it was last year. So you can kind of make one hot route before you come to the line. And then, you can make additional hot routes, but it obviously takes time. You can't fast hot route it in. So based on that, we're going to be keeping this to a maximum of 2 offensive adjustments. The first way you can run it is stock with no adjustments. Now, according to EA, the idea here is to get your tight end on man-to-man coverage from the linebacker, excuse me, and then try an aggressive catch them downfield. Now, that already speaks a bit of a problem to me that they're talking about the main option here is an aggressive catch downfield, but we're not going to really focus on that. What we would kind of do here, if we're running this play stock, would be to look at the crossing route first, and obviously watch it go between the zones. You're going to see it open up, obviously. And then against man, crossing routes generally get open as well. Now, if that one's not open, what we would kind of suggest here is making a high-low read between the slot seam and the hitch. This past year, slot seams got behind the zones pretty well, and if the coverage is similar, it probably will again. The slot seam here is a great choice for cover 2s. You should be able to split the safeties, hopefully, and also the hitch should sit down underneath the zones from a cover 3 or cover 4. Then if obviously no other option presents itself, go with the EA suggestion and aggressive catch it downfield, right? The second option that we came up with is a flood right scheme. The 2 hot routes you would hot route the left outside wide receiver on a slant and hot route the tight end on the right to a comeback. This setup can actually simplify your reads, scanning the field right to left. Your first read here will be a high-low between the comeback route and the crossing route. Both routes should beat man coverage with the right timing. And against zone, you want to read the sideline defender. If he sits back, you want to throw it underneath the crossing route. If the sideline defender does come down to play the flat, you should be able to fit the comeback in over his head towards the sideline as he breaks away from the deep defender. The slant trailing the final play will give us a nice bailout option if the opponent gets aggressive with your user or they're down the sideline. Slant's always going to work against man. And the sideline routes should be open as well for there. You could also kind of do the same thing with a concept to the left by placing the outside left wide receiver on the comeback and then the wide receiver in the crossing route on a flat. The last option we have here is a bit of a dagger concept. From here, our 2 hot routes are place the left outside wide receiver on an in route and smart route him. We're kind of assuming here that it's going to be a 10-yard in, maybe even a little deeper. And the second thing is to place the running back on an in route going back to the left flat. Using this concept will give us the ability to beat a cover 3 defense downfield without having to actually throw to anyone covered with the hopes of an aggressive catch, right? The seam should push back, allowing the zone in the deep route to come underneath for a decent gain. For this, again, this is speculation that you would try and use the possession catch or the rack catch. That's also depending that we don't really know how those features work, but you don't want to use an aggressive catch on this one. If the defense sits deep in coverage and the area for the deep end route does look congested, you can simply hit the running back out of the backfield underneath the zones. You would want to be sure to throw it to him when he reaches the area of the left tackle on the field so that he can run inside of whatever flat zone may be on the field. So you don't want to throw that too late, really. If nothing presents itself, then this actually will act like a mini flood to the right as the play develops, if everything's covered. You can roll right, and you can make a two-ran read between the crossing route and the deep end as it clears the right hash. So that's kind of our little money play options we have out of this play. If you guys want to read a bit more in depth on it, Keeler wrote a great article that I will put the link in the description below. And we're going to try and be giving you guys some money plays before the game comes out. This is just kind of what goes through our head. We talk about these in Skype calls, and we want to give everyone an idea of what's going on in our head to help you guys start Madden 16 off with a bang. As my phone rings. I think this happens literally every video. So, that is all we have for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys like this kind of idea, let us know. We'll kind of bring you guys some more. We don't have gameplay video. We're not going to steal video from someone else and put it on here for this. So, that's why you guys are just looking at screenshots. So I kind of apologize for that. It's not the most interesting visual. But hopefully we got some more coming for you guys. And, we're ready for Madden 16. I'm CC, and I'm out.